Hello, developers. I hope you all are doing great in your coding journey. Well, I am back with a hot topic, something gaining more and more popularity with days passing, something been known only to top 10 code of the coders for decades, something requires attention by every coder, and my friend, that is called Monorepo. Well, there is a question in my head. What is Monorepo? Second thing in my head is why monorepo. Third thing in my head is what are the use cases of the monorepo, right? So don't be in a hurry. We will get each of this uh, we will get to know answers of each of the question. Just be with the video and let's go. So the first question is, what is a monorepo? And for answering this question, I have an article with me. Let's see if this article gives you the perfect answer or not. So, what is a monorepo? A monorepo, short for monolithic repository, is a single repository that houses the code for multiple projects within an organization. Unlike a multi-repo approach, where each project has its own repository, a monorepo keeps everything in one place. For example, if you work on a web app with a backend service, front-end app, and some shared libraries, a monorepo would house all of these projects in one central place. This setup makes it easier to share the code, manage dependencies, and maintain a consistency across projects, which is especially helpful for big teams. Did you get anything with this definition? No. Then let me explain what is a monorepo. So, if you had worked anytime in a project, maybe it's a real life project or your own project by seeing YouTube or articles, then you would have probably known that a project would consist of front end and back end, and they both are deployed in different servers. Okay, it can be the same server or different servers depending upon the repo structure of your project. Okay, now the thing is, this this is a single project consisting front end and back end in different servers. Now there is an organization named Google which serves you service A, service B, and service C. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Google is a bigger organization. It gives us lots of services. It has service A, service B, service C, and much more. But we will take examples of these three. What Google do is, this service A, service B, service C can have the same functionality or the same services. Suppose you have to give notification to a user for both service A, service B, service C. Now, what do you think? What Google can do? Is it going to make notification service for service A also? And same thing will happen for service B2, and same thing will happen for service C. So Google is going to make the same notification having the same pattern code logic service with for service B and service C too. No, this is not going to happen. So what Google do is, Google generally makes a monorepo. What's this? What they do is, they basically make a monorepo. Suppose this is a monorepo which consists of all the services, right? So it will consist of service A, like notification, service B, that is sending text, for users, right? Service C, this can contain your some type kind of calculations. Okay, so these are the basic three services. which what Google did is they have made all these services in just one repo. Okay, and in this same repo we will have, as Google will have, all the projects: project A, project B, and projects C. Okay, now what Google will do is they will generally use these three services for project A, project B, and project C easily, because they all the services, the three services Google needs for all the projects, they all are present in the same repo where projects also exist. Okay, so this is the monorepo part thing. In monorepos, the the projects, different projects exist in the same repo. Okay, now the question is why monorepo? Because things ultimately makes easier with monorepo. How? Because suppose you have project A, project B, project C, and these projects would contain again calculations, notifications, sending text to users. These are the kinds of services we are talking, just the generic services. Okay. Now what we will do is, if this if there are separate projects for each of the project, separate repos for each of the project, my bad, then we have to make services for each of the project in their backend part or in their system part. Okay, but now we have done the coding in only one repo and used in three of the projects. Okay, cool. So you got the point. Why monorepo? Now what are the use cases? You got this too. So these are the basic aspects of monorepo. That is, what is monorepo, why is monorepo, and what are the use cases. But if you want, then I can share a deeper aspects of monorepo, how we tackled a client in the real life project, uh, who wants different apps for the different use cases, different businesses, and how we tackled it very smoothly with the help of monorepo in our organization. So comment down for the next video. Thank you.